A road project meant to alleviate traffic in the Socorro neighborhood is putting some of those neighbors on edge.
So the project would lead to the creation of a 4-lane divided roadway extending from I-10 to Socorro Road. But some alternatives could require the demolition of homes. KTSM 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar, he is live in the newsroom. And Jesus, what have we gathered from today's meeting?
Well, the city of Socorro held this first of a few workshops with residents who could be affected by plans to build this arterial road that will run across the city. Now, these are just the latest discussions after the city say they had to take a step back and analyze the concerns of residents who had been vocal at prior meetings.
There's no route that has been determined. There is no action currently pending. What we do want to get is feedback from all of our residents to make sure that they're aware of what's going on and give us the opportunity to have a conversation with them to explore and educate them on what it is we're trying to do here.
Arterial 1 is the project's name. It now has 6 alternative sites where the road could be built, but it originally only had 3. But backlash from residents, specifically those living in some of the city's older neighborhoods, along Bowman Street and Vineyard Road, where alternative 1 of the project would see the demolition of homes.
These are folks that have been here 40 plus years. With proper planning and more than advanced time, the proper infrastructure could have been built. And now there's a lack of infrastructure and the roads are not there. So now, it's like, oh, let's go take their houses.
Those neighborhoods are comprised primarily of low-income and elderly residents who've lived there for decades, who say they don't oppose the project and understand the need for an arterial road, but not at the expense of their homes.
The majority of us are older and retired. Having to start from scratch and look for a new place to live? It's not fair. We're all really good and close neighbors. We've lived here peacefully, so it's difficult to imagine that this could happen.
One of their main frustrations? They say is the city's lack of transparency about their plans until this point.
Why didn't they build that road earlier? I've lived here since '89. They want to demolish houses and properties after we've been here for so long. They didn't warn us with enough time, and they have built a lot of new homes in that time since. Be open with us. What will be done and what won't be done.
City of Socorro officials say the goal of these workshops is to clarify misinformation and to inform them that the project is barely in its exploratory phase and that they're not yet close to selecting an alternative. They will still hold public meetings and hearings in the future, and these workshops say the public will be able to comment on the project throughout its development. From the newsroom, Jesus Baltazar, KTSM 9 News.